Hey guys, Mark the Bit of Tech Skiing here, and I'm here again with Jason from Gefen. And mate, thanks for giving us a bit of a rundown here. This is you've got two new products. Are they a new product, or are they just had this new update?
They are definitely new products. It's something kind of we're working on, so it's not quite released yet. But we want to kind of show off a little bit of a tech demo of what they're capable of doing. They're basically a 2x8 and 1x8. So certainly not certainly unseen in the industry, right?
Yeah.
1x8 splitter or a 2x8.
Yeah, but you guys are doing something cool with it, right?
Yeah. So this one is really kind of targeted at a retail digital video wall kind of application, right?
Yeah.
So like digital signage.
Yeah.
And so you walk into like a big box retailer and you see a wall of screens that they're trying to sell, and typically the signal is then kind of split. There's a lot of ways to do it, but a lot of times using traditional, signal management products.
Yeah.
So we've got a 2x8 and a 1x8.
Yeah.
2x8 is kind of at the head end and controls dual sources, right?
Yeah.
So they can be set up for kind of a redundant application. So you got two going in. If the first one fails, right? If I yank out input 1, it'll automatically switch to the secondary
To an
input.
auto switch. Yeah.
Right. So it's kind of like an auto switch.
So does it get priority?
Yeah, so
Set priority.
Exactly. So it's set up kind of like primary, secondary, and if I, there it goes, right? And if I plug it back in, it'll of course reacquire the signal, and then it'll decide to switch. And there's a lot of, functions in there on when it's going to switch, what it's looking for to do the switching. So that's kind of the secret sauce that's in there, and it kind of makes it unique.
Yeah.
In addition to that, it's got a test pattern, right? Which is kind of unique for a splitter. Why do I need a test pattern, right? But if I'm installing a lot of these, and I don't have my sources connected, or if I'm just putting the units up, I can turn the test pattern on, and then that'll can verify, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
The connectivity chain without having to have a separate input.
Yeah. Sometimes you really just don't have the source or stuff going on.
Right. You just want to make sure your cable's working. If something's not working.
Yep.
The other really cool feature that we've got is that you ever walked into one of those stores and some of the displays are turned off, right? Because someone's come around and decided to mess with the settings or turn it off, and I've come in and like, oh no, and I turn off the screen, or someone's turned off the screen. Employees got to go grab a remote, walk up to the screen. It's constantly got to be managed and monitored, right?
Yeah.
Just turn back on its own.
Oh well.
Yeah.
So we're using CEC commands.
Yeah, it's a CEC along with some other functions that are built in to ensure that this is always on, and it's also on the same input, for example, as well. So they start messing with anything, it always comes back to the messaging that the customer wants on screen.
Right. So I work in education, right? So my thought process here is that why I like this idea is that we might have an open learning space with multiple displays.
Yep.
Someone comes in with their laptop, wants to do a presentation, plugs in, does their presentation, everything's sort of automated, right? They haven't touched anything at this point. They picked up the source. Is that going to turn the displays on?
Yeah. So that can be set up. So in terms of like CEC Communication, command to turn displays on. It also accepts CEC.
Yeah.
So or if it we unplug the device itself. We can that kind of logic is certainly something that we've worked on. That's I think worked. Yeah.
So you do that, and then so that might be in the morning. Teacher's done, unplugs, walks away, defaults to second input, and they can use that for signage.
Oh, right, exactly, like on the 2x8, right, exactly. They plug in, everything just turns on and working, absolutely. Right,
yeah, okay,
right.
So at that point, we've built this is not even about a control system, this is a no control system solution.
Right. Yeah, and I think that's where a lot of the industry, especially, a lot of the different verticals we talk about, and that's kind of one of Gefen's fortes, that we have a lot of this knowledge, we build a lot of products, and even we're partnered with a sister brand that does control systems, but we're really starting to see more of like localized control, right? Not having to perhaps install a control system that controls everything, but you want control just in that room, right?
Yeah.
Something that's easy, hands-off, automated, right?
Yep.
I kind of joke around, but I always kind of say whatever just makes us lazier. It's that kind of Wall-E thought, right?
Yeah.
Whatever's going to make life easy is really kind of what we're looking at in the future, and it's really just hands-off, right? So,
yeah. So it's like the best control is no control almost at that point.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, right. Right, really good product. So you've also got some switching going on in here too.
Yeah, so in this particular application, it makes it if we're daisy chaining these products, if you've got some kind of control interface, you're having to home run a cable to each one of these, right?
Yeah.
Why do that? Right.
Yeah.
We got a switch built into every one of the boxes. Just daisy chain it out. Yep.
4K 30.
4K 60 444.
Oh.
Yeah, with downscaling on each output as well. So it knows when a television is 4K or 1080p and it'll scale the output.
Right, so you got multiple different size displays and different brand displays.
Yep.
You can deal with all that.
Yeah, exactly. That's the case, right? Just plug and play, makes it as simple as possible. Yep.
Oh, nice. Great product.
Thank you.
When's it coming out?
We're looking possibly around Q2 this year. So like I said, it's kind of a tech demo, but so we're working on, but yeah, that's kind of the time frame we're looking at.
3 or 4 different firmwares later and it'll be solid
Yeah.
and we'll be good to go. All right, thanks Jason.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Appreciate it, mate. Cheers.
Thank you.
See you guys.